Greg Connors joins us. Greg, welcome.
Man, thanks for having me.
You split your games last week. We're playing the Bills at -9.5. Who you got on that line?
Well, after coming off that Jets game, I think the Bills offense has a lot to prove. So I'm going with the Bills +9.5 over the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders home opener. We always get a secondary game, so you're staying in the AFC East.
I'm going to stay in the AFC East. You know, the Dolphins did me right last week, but this week, I think the Patriots, they finished hard against the Eagles. I think they're going to win over the Dolphins +2.5.
That's going to be a good game. Guys, what do you think about those?
Oh, that's definitely the Patriots game. That game against the Eagles was very close. I like that. I like the pick on that one.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm so done with Belichick. I am completely done with Belichick. Like
it's the emotion. He's going with the emotion.
He's one of the worst head coaches against the spread over the last 3 years. They give him so much credit in Vegas. I don't understand it.
Greg, you were on the Dolphins last week. That was some game. The one at L.A.
Oh, that was fantastic. I mean, Tua played probably his best game as a professional, but they matched up really well against that Chargers defense. But this week, I think Belichick, they just have their number, and I think the Patriots are going to get one back for us.
Just quickly, but between what happened to Aaron Rodgers and what you saw out of Miami and what the Bills did, who do you see as the favorite in this division right now?
Well, I think right now, I had the Jets being the favorites when you have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback with that great defense. But now I think the Bills jump to the top of the AFC East.
Oh, he's just trying to be disagreeable.
I'm with him on that. He's right about that one.
He was right before Aaron Rodgers got hurt.
Let me go to you first. Who you got? We're picking the Bills game, and give me another one too.
Bills, I think they win at home. I think emotionally, especially after the way that Jets game ended, I think they'll be ready to play, especially against a team coming all the way from the other coast. So that should be fun. So I take the Bills in that game. And I got to pick my New York Football Giants. I think that they will come back against Arizona in Arizona. I think Arizona's tanking.
Hope or think?
Well, both. You can have both. I can hope and think.
Hope is not a plan.
Well, I think we have a serious problem with the Giants if they lose to Arizona, a team that is tanking to try to get a quarterback, even though nobody wants to say that.
I would say you have a serious problem when you lose 40-0 at home at opening
You
night.
worry about your team getting a win. That's what you need to do.
Here's the thing. With the Bills, I mean, they're going to get the win against Oakland. And here's the thing. There's going to be a point where they're up 17, 20 points, but I see a backdoor cover. Double digits to cover the spread is a hell of a lot of points. The Bills win. They don't get the 9.5 out of Las Vegas.
You got another game?
Minnesota's going to Philly, and they are 7-point dogs. Philly is not as good as they are last year. We saw that earlier this week. Minnesota is not as bad as that opening game they played, and they have so many explosive weapons on offense. I think that Minnesota keeps it within 7 against Philadelphia.
All right, I'm going to play the Raiders because I think the Bills have got a little bit of self-doubt going here. LA's got an extra day of rest. I agree. That whole coming East thing is an issue, but it's 9.5 points. I got to play the Raiders. And the other one I like, and I know you hate it, I like the Jets this week going to Dallas and getting 9.5. I think there's some momentum with what they accomplished in the first day.
Momentum of what? They just lost the quarterback. They spent $39 million.
They lost him in 5 minutes and still won the game.
And that gives them something. You see teams do this all the time, though. When they've got something to prove on the short term, it can be a real plus.
You watched it on Monday night. It's now over.
But the score's going to be 12-9.
And that covers. I mean, that's what I mean, a running game and a defense. That covers a 9.5 point. So thank you for your contributions and your support, Greg. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.